My Firefox crashed. What the heck happened there? I looked over and everything's broken. Hmm. Get that meat. Meat, 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 meat. Hey, Zombub. Good to see you, Walking Sponge. Yeah, apparently the music's off because I went to get a coffee and come back up and start the stream, and I looked over and Firefox is just closed. It's just gone. So that's interesting. But, let's get Noita going. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted because I've been spending a bit of time here getting a whole bunch of challenges ready because I was thinking about changing up a lot of Rogues Day. I have some ideas of getting suggestions for various challenges and things and setting that up. So I want to do... hello? Oh man, everything's broken. Is my Stream Deck also not working? Okay, just a minute. Huh. Hey, Joe Q, good to see you. Maybe? No. Oh! Oh! Huh. Can you see me? Let me see. Let's see if this is actually working. You can see me. Okay, because my OBS is frozen on a screen. So it's not my Stream Deck that wasn't working. It's my OBS! Yay! Huh. That's, neat. Hopefully Noita is captured in the middle and going fine, because... Lord. Alright. Well. Looks probably okay to you. Alright. I mean, as long as you can see the game and it's not, like, weirdly cut off or anything. It's good to see John Locke and Joe Q and Blue Frost and everybody else that I didn't say hi to. Ah, right, okay. So we're at Temple of the Art. And I'm kind of looking for a couple of things right now. We're looking for... I'm going to close my OBS because I'm going to keep looking over and going, oh my god, nothing's working! When apparently things are working. And I'm just going to hope that it continues to work. We're looking for a couple things. I need to find Ambrosia, maybe, to go to a parallel world and use that to then get to a, parallel world. Or... alternately, I'm going to use, I'm going to go on a route that takes me towards Master of Masters. Because Master of Masters will also give me infinite spells. Because we had a problem. I could maybe go and check and see if he somehow came back. But Alchemist is gone from this world. Alchemist fucking disappeared. Little overkill, but he's gone. Okay, hold up. Where's Holy Mountain? I feel like it's gotta be... Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think it's more this direction, actually. Can we transmute things into plus maximum health? Kind of. It's Noita. You can do almost anything. There is a way to... You can't transmute into plus max health directly, but you can, like, summon up worms over and over and farm them to try and get health that way. Also, I should probably kill Dragon while we're passing by. Can you wear wigs? I don't think there's any wearable hat anywhere in the game. Or anything that would look like a wearable hat. I don't think. There's probably a mod for it, yeah. I am still on the hunt for Alchemist. I haven't played this in a week, so. We were busy with other stuff. Which also, like I was saying before, I was a little busy, Uh-oh. Okay. Hey, look at what I got. A saw blade orbit, you say? Anyways, like I was saying before, I put up a thing in the Discord where I'm going to start accepting, like, challenge suggestions, and I'm probably going to do a stream, maybe even tomorrow, of me, like, adjusting, taking input, figuring out, like, some betting systems and stuff for Rogues Day. Because I want to just look at it again, think about ways to improve it, make it better, do some interesting new stuff with it. You've confirmed Noita does have a wearable hat. Of course it does. It's a wearable hat. Where is the wearable hat? Ow. So yeah, if you want to add suggestions, by the way, for things that I can do to Rogues Day, or like challenges that you want to see, you can join the Discord. I have some spots in there for it. Can I do anything with this? I'm gonna rip that off anyway. Yeah, we'll keep a spare. Another thing that I would also really like to find, that we haven't, for some reason, despite all of the areas that we've been, I have not seen a Luminous Drill yet. If we had a Luminous Drill, man. Just need one. Just a single luminous drill. Noita challenge. Wear a hat. Oh. That... See, like, honestly, that is a legit thing you could send me that I think would be hilarious to do. And I'm gonna take some of the ones that are, like, I'm not sure if they're possible, and try and, like, do them or see how hard they are, and, like... Yeah, just think about it in general. But that's why I want to do some, like, weird challenges, because I think that chat can come up with some good ones and some funny ones, and also ones that you'll want to see. Like, just dumb shit like that, which I think will be really funny. Yep. Yeah. You didn't know about the concentrated mana dissolving all metal. It does mean all metal, including gold, yep. Do not take it to the gold. Okay, so we're gonna go down to Wand Mart. There's gonna be a lot of Ambrosia chances in there. Oh, I was gonna say, right, I said that I was gonna look and see if the Alchemist somehow came back. Because I've had some weirdness with this seed already, where, like, there's been a couple of weird bugs. Maybe I should just do that really quick. Because if I can just have Alchemist, none of this matters. Like, all I have to do is kill Alchemist. That's the big thing that I've been trying to do. Because I just want infinite spells, goddammit. And then suddenly I have a broken run. Actually, you think you've got a decent Noita challenge. I think you already had one. Wear a hat is a pretty good one. Hades challenge. Fish up a certain fish. Oh, yeah. That's a good... Oh, man. Okay. If you can submit these in the Discord, it would be better. But I'll try and write some down, too. That one I don't even have to test. I know that's a good one. I can just do that. I'd have to look up, like, the names of fish, but I can figure that out. Rogues Day challenge. Play Rogue. God. How does the kind of quest line I'll probably do eventually. Not sure how much I'm looking up. Yeah, I'll think about it. You put it in the Discord? Thanks, Blue. It sounds like hats are beyond my current knowledge. That's not necessarily, like, a deal breaker. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? I keep getting distracted. Like, for the most part, yes. For Noita, maybe less so at this point. Although it would be, like, a rare, really hard challenge kind of thing. It's just funny enough to do it anyways. Yeah, like, survive casting a nuke is a good one, yeah. Or, like, the much harder version of that, survive casting this. Heavily advised to not cast this. Still some of my favorite text that I, of course, pointedly ignored. Yeah, right, he's just gone. God damn it. He might have gotten polymorphed and died. There's a non-zero chance of that. I mean, I'm at the point in Noita where I feel like I'm decent enough to do most challenges, as long as it's not, like, complete Sun Quest, because that's not happening in a single run kind of thing. Oh, the one that I have listed is that it would be one for each character as different challenges. And they're just notes for myself. Haven't seen anything about Hades 2. Is that something that I'm going to look into as well? I don't know. Everybody... There's a couple of problems with Hades 2 right now for me. As a... Like, just for myself. One, everybody's playing it. Just everybody everywhere. And it's like, I don't have to do what everyone's doing. I'm that person. Ew, other popular people are doing it? I'm not like that. I'm different. But also, I really kind of wanted to go in when it was 1.0. I did all the early access in Hades 1, and I don't regret it at all. Not really, but I just thought that I did the one way, so I want to do the other way. If that makes any kind of weird logic. No, it's a good question to ask. And if people... It's one of those things where I have in the Discord... Subs and patrons can send me... Like, there'll be a vote every month on a game to add to the Rogues Day. And if it comes up that people want Hades 2 and it wins that vote, fine, I'll buy Hades 2. In the meantime, I'm just gonna be like, I'll wait. Just taking wands that I might want, putting them there. Sounds like 1.0 should be this year. Yeah. Nuke is a breeze. You can survive Nuke with the proper setup and even use it to dig. End of everything takes quite the run to even possibly survive. Yes, yeah. End of everything would be very rough. End of everything is beyond fucked to live through. If you can, because I mean, End of everything can do stuff like summon 20 giganukes or something. Like, forget one nuke. You're gonna summon seas of acid. Like, it's miles worse than a nuke. And there is, in fact, a Giga Nuke. Yes, I am not making that up. That is a thing. Because of course there is. How could there not be? Sparkle trigger. I'll take that for now, but I'm not gonna, like, bring it up. Can I use spells to do the end of everything so it multicasts? Oh yeah. Definitely. I mean, I think so. Because, I mean, it's... I'm currently on the quest, quite literally. Like, my whole idea right now is to do it so that I can use these infinitely, right? Things that have limits to the number of spells that you can cast with them. So, yeah, I could certainly set up using End of Everything more than once. If I can do it for those, I don't see why I... Or rather, I don't see why I couldn't for End of Everything. I don't know if there's anything else special that happens. I don't remember anything else special happening. I'm 99% certain that it wouldn't be a problem. See, I've only cast the End of Everything once, because it murdered me. Horribly. toxic rock. Get out of here. Ow. Whoa. Ooh, I didn't see that. Oh, come on. You can't fall on me and hurt me like that. I mean, you can, but it's cheap. Just let all this acid go. I'm a little worried that's gonna break and pour acid on me. Just gonna get rid of it now. Ow, I stepped in some acid. Nope. I'm just gonna wait here for a second while that resolves. Or dissolves! Does the challenge being completed end the run, by the way? No, there would be a main challenge and a secondary challenge. I mean, so, no and yes. Hey, Pro Pokenoob, good to see you. Thank you for the laugh on my dissolve thing. Sorry, here, everybody laughed at it, actually. You all did. See, I can hear it. I know you all did. Thanks, Grimmeth. Hey, everybody, say hello to my house band tonight. It's Grimmeth. If you want to check out a really cool retro streamer, you should check out Grimmeth. And if you want a very cool roguelike variety streamer, or at least right now roguelike because of Poker Rogue, Pro Pokenoob. Shifting water would be a viable challenge. Yeah, absolutely. That one might be a little too difficult. That could even be like, that could be a main one. So like the idea is that there's going to be a main challenge and a secondary challenge. Okay. Rough ideas. But basically, like, imagine that we have, pick a game. Then we have a goal. So like we're playing Noita. Goal is get the greed ending, i.e. just beat the game normally. Then we have a secondary challenge that is, like you said, it might be shift water. And so we would have, like, then a bet of I only do the main thing, or I manage to get both done and survive, or I die, right? Like, we can have, like, 3 bets, for an example. And then people could use their points. I'm thinking of just using channel points again. I've got some ideas on doing some things. But, like, then maybe you could use some of your points that you're betting with also, where you can throw me extras. Where like, ooh, add a second challenge that I have to do. And so then I might get another one that's like, oh, and now I also have to fire a nuke, or the win doesn't count. You can do, which, you know, just different things like that. And it had to cost, like, quite a lot of points to throw people off. Like, otherwise I don't want to have too many of those. But you could do different things like that. Going away from 30-minute intended sessions. It's normally been more like an hour, and I always said a minimum of 30. But I'll adjust them. Like, we might, honestly, like I said, it might be that Shift Water is the main quest, because Noita takes so long. And so the minute that I shift water, that's the end of the run. That's my end goal. So you can even do things like that. Like, it doesn't have to be win the run as the end. It can be something weird and random like that. It could be, as Ghidorah suggested, wear a hat. Find a hat and wear it. There you go. That's your Noita challenge. Get legs. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Any legs. Get any leg perk. Would be a great one. And that could be a main quest. Like, I might put that as a main one. As like, okay, the minute I get that, challenge is over. Shifting water is only fun and difficult if I do it afterwards. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. But, like, shifting to a specific thing, I get, yeah. Yeah, for the shift, it'd probably have to be something different. But I'm just saying, my point was that it's less the water thing, just more that don't think of it as the only way to end a run. Only way to end a run is by winning in the way that I want to do things, right? That's more my point. But, like, we do not have to be beholden to, oh, well, you have to win the run. Like, no, like, let's just do weird shit. We can do weird shit. Weird shit's fine. Ow. Oh my god. Get out of here. Dang frogs. Okay, I don't want it to go back to the surface over and over, but I kind of need another add mana. Like, really badly, actually. That's one of the big things that I'm looking for. Not as big as a Luminous Drill, which for some reason I can't fucking find, but still need it real bad. Reasonable goal. Get 6 orbs from the original world. Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe. That's a little tough. If we're not allowed to do parallels. But, yeah, something like that. I'm just thinking about, like... I can think about where 6 would be. 6 orbs would be a bit. Oh my god, my cat's snoring. Five would be very easy, can be done before Kid C. I mean, let me think. So there's one on... I guess that there's one above mountain, one in pyramid, one under the... Yeah, one mountain, one pyramid, one under the lava lake. So that's 3. I mean, like, go for Connoisseur. I wouldn't call that easy. Just trying to think of where, like, the 5 easy ones, quote-unquote, would be. Because you're talking orbs, not, like, health upgrades. Very different thing. I mean, under tree is not an orb. Look at that again. No, I don't need that. That's kind of neat. Spark Bolt Trouble triggers fine. I don't need to fight Connoisseur if you run away. Running away from Connoisseur is not that easy either. Starting a fight with Connoisseur is, I mean, that could be the last one that I go for, but, like, I wouldn't necessarily say that's easy. Left of Snowy Depths. Yeah, there's the one in Magic Temple, right? Is what you're talking about? But, like, you're saying easily, and I don't know that I would consider, like, things like Magic Temple easy. Magic Temple and Connoisseur. See? Easy. It's easy to get 5 orbs. You just gotta do Magic Temple, and beat Connoisseur of Wands, and bing bang boom, you win. Oh, right, I forgot I'm breathless. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I think you and I have different opinions on easy. Although, like I said, if I did the Connoisseur last, that does make that much, much easier. Definitely not wrong about that. I would even go to head and say that's not too bad. Like, Magic Temple is the one thing that's, like, kind of rough about that, but there needs to be something hard, right? Otherwise, what's the point? So you're probably right. But then that's 5 sounds moderately difficult. 6 is getting kind of nasty. Not saying that I can't have that as 1, but I'd have to think about it. You run away from Connoisseur easy. Just jump down and never go back. Yeah. And hope that you never have a reason where you have to go back up to the surface, because you're fucked if you do. Here than I should. Go slower and be more careful. I'm just trying to go a little faster. Ow. This is taking forever. I'm not finding any... I'm getting frustrated because I'm not finding... Get out of here. Ow. I'm not finding, like, Luminous Drill. How have I gone this long without getting a single Luminous Drill? In comparison, I have found 4 Sawblade Orbits and 2 Always Cast ones with Sawblade Orbit on them. Next easiest is in 2T Spider Lair. Yeah. What does it mean to shift water? What that means... So, if you have enough fungal... so we've actually done a fungal shift. They're known as fungal shifts. What it is if you eat weird fungus... I'll eat a little bit. You get high. If you get enough weird fungus and you get really high, then it will change one matter into another. So, like, it might change fungal soil into blood. And all of this will become a sea of blood. You can influence it by holding a material, and if you hold that material, it becomes much more likely that that is one of the 2 things that is shifted. So it's a gamble, but it's also useful sometimes because there's really, really dangerous liquids. Like, for example, what we did in this run, which is there is a... oh, fuck, what the hell? I didn't see it in there. Damn. There's polymorphine and chaotic polymorphine. And unstable polymorphine. So there's a bunch of polymorphines that will shift you into another creature, and that means that if I have 2,000 health, doesn't matter, I can just get one shot. So it's extremely dangerous as your runs go late. So because of that, I took a gamble early on and held chaotic polymorphine in my hand and did enough drugs. And now chaotic polymorphine is fungal blood. So I changed it into something else. I got lucky that it was that good of a shift. That was a very, very good shift for me. Because it's always a gamble. It's not like I chose that. That just happened. Oh! When you said get crowned, I knew exactly suddenly what you meant by, there's a wearable hat in Noita. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's not... That is technically a wearable hat, I guess. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's the reward for doing the Sun Quest. Which is... Woo! What's the crown of Noita? That's the wearable hat. Oh, fuck. Funny. Spending a lot of time looking at chat. No, that means the ambrosia broke. I need that. Actually, if I can just get... If I can find a container... I don't know what Runestone of Metal does, actually. I'm gonna leave it there. I was gonna test with it, but now I have better things that I need to do. You looked up Noita hat, and the first thing you found was a Redbubble thing. Oh, yeah, especially if you Google it, all you're gonna get is ads. Google is very useful for searching for things that you'd like to buy. If you want to buy them from major retailers that are paying Google's service fees. It is absolutely useless to Google anything else. Yeah, I knew that you were talking about NetHack, but I just, the get crowned, I was like, oh! It made me realize. I guess you'll ask if there's an actually useful search engine now. Not really. Search engines are ways for companies to get ad revenue. They're not ways for you to search for things. There's apparently one that is a paid search engine. I can't remember the name of it. Starts with a K that people were saying was okay. DuckDuckGo has been a little better. Yeah, adding in Reddit is a little bit of a hack. That kind of helps, but it doesn't do enough in a lot of cases. And I mean, if your answer's not on Reddit, well... Yeah, like, I don't do anything with Google anymore for searches, because it's just gotten so useless. I don't think that there is a time when you could have told me that they would make their own search engines obsolete where I'd have believed you. Not in my most cynical nightmares. But like, my email inbox is like 50% ads now. They just send ads directly to you in your inbox. It's like, god damn it, really? Like, come on. It's pretty despicable. Yeah, what do you do? Still useful for some small trivial stuff. Yeah. Like I said, I've had a hard time finding stuff on Google. I started switching and using other ones and had a lot more success, even, like you said, for the small trivial stuff. No, I'm not too surprised when I think about it in context, but like, I'm talking about like, when Google first started being a thing, and like when I was still the holdout using Alta Vista, I wouldn't have been like, one of these companies is just gonna tank their own search engine. Like, I'd have been like, what are you talking about? That's so dumb. It's like, yeah, no, alright, fair enough. I wonder if somebody made an Ask Jeeves GPT model yet. I've been seeing that now, there was a thing going around where, like an article talking about how companies have started to change from employee handbooks to AI-generated ones. And it was like a lawyer talking about how they were like, okay, well, I need the employee handbook because there's a problem where one employee is accusing another of harassment, and they're like, well, here's our AI-generated one, and it doesn't have a section on harassment, because it's AI-generated. Sounds like a great way to lose a bunch of lawsuits. Yep, it sure does. It sounds like a great way to get involved in new lawsuits that you weren't even involved in, because it wasn't even the company getting sued or anything. It was like the two employees going back and forth, and they just needed to like confirm what the company had told employees. And they're like, well, we didn't actually have anything. And it's like, god damn it. God damn it, really? There's ambrosia somewhere on this side. But, oh yeah, but now the company gets to be sued about it. Oh, absolutely, yes. That was my point. Like I said, it's a great way to get involved in lawsuits that you weren't involved with, but you are now. shit. I saw a thing too recently where Air Canada, Canada's worst airline, I think that's their tag. That's their slogan. Had a thing recently where they lost in court because a customer was getting, like, bereavement flights. You know about that? Like, most airlines will offer discounted flight if you're doing it for the death of a relative. And so, like, his mother died, and he was going across the country, and he goes, okay, well, how do I, like, ask for this? And found out on the website, like, there was, like, a contact us thing, but it was an AI chatbot, and didn't even realize it. And the AI chatbot said, oh, you know, just send it to us after you've done your flight. That is incorrect. That's not the thing you can do. And so then the company was like, well, fuck you, we're not giving you the bereavement afterwards. We're not refunding you anything. So we took them to court over it. Huh. And they said, well, that's just an AI bot. It doesn't represent our company. How can it? It's just a bot. And the court went, no. No. That was legitimately their excuse. Is like, well, how can an AI possibly represent our company? That would have to be done by a person. It's like, well, you chose to do this. What are you talking about? Ooh. Neat. God damn you, projectile repulsion field. I just want a little. God damn it. Fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that it was an independent agent. Like, it couldn't represent their company as an actual agent because it's not a person. Like, that's what I mean. Same kind of thing. Different wording. It's a bot that we just licensed, so it can't be a person that we've actually hired, and therefore it can't represent our company. And it's like, very much one of the, like, my brother in Christ, but you made the sandwich. Like, you're right, it shouldn't represent your company. It's a really bad idea. Don't know why you guys chose to do it that way, because that's on you. God, I have so little health left. Just need to find where that ambrosia was. I think it's further down this side. And hopefully it's not covered by a bunch of other liquids that have slowly cascaded downwards at this point. Yes, plaintiff has no reason to suspect that, like, one side of the website is going to lie to them. Yeah. Yeah, that was the exact wording. I remembered that. Ooh, ow, that's bad. I might just have to leave. Fuck. I don't want to leave. Yo! I have to leave. Where was that ambrosia? If I could just get it, that'd have been perfect. Not looking at chat for a minute. What the fuck is going on over here? There's some Berserkium. Mana. No. Gold came down there when I shot up there, so I just figured I should continue to shoot for a moment. Seemed like a good idea. I still cannot believe we haven't found the Luminous Drill. Extra careful. No toxic rock around this? Good. What the fuck is on this one? God, my fourth ping pong path without a Luminous Drill. What is happening? It's got to exist somewhere. I saw that frog. That frog is very dead. Good. Shit, that's toxic. This is... Oh no. I don't like this. Nope. Where's that? Stop spawning those. Just want to make sure that one's gone. Set that up there. That was very close, by the way. That's some ambrosia. Always casts knockback. Yep. Getting close to being the surface here. Oh boy. Be very careful here. Nah, that's not worth getting. What am I doing? I'd rather have another add mana than reduce recharge. So I'll do that. There are only a set number of holy mountains, but there are infinite numbers of parallel worlds with them. Well, okay, there is an infinite number of parallel worlds, but a finite amount of your GPU that can handle it. How's that for an answer? That ambrosia is probably not going to work, by the way, because it'll wipe off the ambrosia with the water. I accidentally equipped that by clicking too far. And that would have killed me instantly if I had clicked again. Good thing I noticed. 2 health. Nope, not going that way. Fuck. Fuck. This holy mountain was ruined. I have to go further. If you can imagine, Paldo, I have actually already made it all the way from Wandmart, like from the bottom of Wandmart. I was in Sand Cave at 2 health. And I've been slowly crawling my way back so that I can swap out some spells and heal. What? What?! It collapsed as I came in and killed me?! What caused it to collapse just then?! That may be the most bullshit death I've ever had. I played that so well to get to here. That's not a record. But that's why we've turned off all the mods, so that it can be. God damn it. God damn it. Maybe this run will give me a Luminous Drill. Or just not have the Alchemist disappear. I did get screwed real hard on that. If we didn't have the Alchemist disappear, it'd have never been an issue. That'd have been an easy God run where I'd have like 1600 health or more. I'd have been able to go to Parallel Worlds and have infinite healing almost instantly and like a bunch of things like that. But, yeah, what do you do? I'm a little mad about that one. A little mad about that one. Oh my god. I heard my cat snoring, but he wasn't in his tower. Hopefully chat can see that, because my OBS is fucked, and I can't see, but... I'm just snoozing on the floor. Spent like a week and a half playing only Noita. You had some good runs, but mostly bad runs. Are pretty bad at this game. I'm terrible at it. The amount of time that it takes to get good at this game is absurd. I'm laughing, but inside I'm crying. This is my Joker phase, god damn it. I'm so mad. Just solved the Baba Is You puzzle you've been stuck on for a week. Nice. Congratulations. Baba Is You was one of the few games you've 100%ed. Wow. From what I understand of Baba Is You, that's an accomplishment. But also, I understand you're a programmer, and I think that one gets very much into, like, programming brain. Thanks for clipping that, by the way, I guess. Thank you. I'm gonna start, now that it's a lot easier to actually edit clips, I've been adding clips, and basically anytime that somebody gives me, like, a half-decent clip, I've been putting it up on YouTube and everything. If you do that, I'm thinking, I don't know, should I, like, credit the person or not? I know that some people would probably want credit, and other people probably want to, like, not be credited, so I don't know how to handle that entirely. I used to credit people, but now I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, I know that people would prefer to stay anonymous. I guess just ask on a case-by-case basis. Dangerous. You don't think the clipper needs to be credited? Fair enough. I always just thought it was like a nice thing to do. The clips themselves have attribution on them. Not once you, like, change them into shorts or anything. If I change it to YouTube stuff, then no. That's more what I mean. I need some water. Have they upgraded the Stendari, the Fireball dudes? You had to run with like 5+ of them the other day. Not as far as I know. God, I mean, like, I'd be afraid to play Baba Is You on stream, because I feel like I'd feel like such an idiot. I don't have the brain for that programming logic. And I mean, it sounds rough. Like, it sounds like you've gotta really know your stuff. I'd do fine. Maybe. Speaking of games that I'm scared of, Zelos had requested that I do... Zelos had requested that I go ahead and do Sekiro soon, which was gifted to me by Arkham, and I just never got around to. And, yeah, I think that once I'm done Might and Magic 9... Oh, God, please be done Might and Magic 9 soon. I might just do some Sekiro. And by might, I mean, it was requested, so I should do Sekiro. As a channel points redemption. A lot of pouches. What the hell? Way more pouches than I ever see. No, I think it's time to leave and probably not grab the health. 67 should be enough to get me through mines. Or coal pits. Coal pits. Oh, I'm calling it mines. I do not want to fight you on top of a bunch of explosives. In fact, I'm going to go this way. Better. I know people who refuse to try things out, games, and check menu options, and they would not like Baba. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm generally not one of those people. True. At least I don't feel like I am. I know many people, like, admit that they're not particularly tech savvy. At least not our age. Sometimes. There we go. Just being a little greedy. Greed, 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 greed. This makes me want to cry. Did 4 fucking ping pong paths. Can't find it. Find it first time on this run. Whatever. Like, it's... Fuck it. Whatever. I'm actually kind of... I'm actually, like, really mad about it. Because 6 hours on that run and could not find a single Luminous Drill. And we have Sawblade Orbits on Always Cast Wands with Add Manas and Ping Pong Path. I could have made an unbelievable God End Wand and just... No. I will say in a way I felt really good about that run in that, like, we had some good perks. But we had shit wands. Like, at least for spells and stuff on them. Like, not for, like, where we were trying to go and do things. I never got anything really wild that way. I was not, like, super carried by anything in particular. We just kind of played okay. Which I haven't been doing for a while. Cape, kick, lead. These are all decent. Cape is fantastic if I can find some stainless armors. I'll go for it. I'm gonna see if we can piss off Steve. No! Trapped it. What do stains do? Stains do a lot of things. So, a stain... Oh, come on. Here. For example, a stain would be like this. That is a stain. I'm now wet. Wet protects me from fire. Ambrosia protects me from all damage. Toxic sludge deals damage to me over time. Poison does also. So, like, there's some stains that are good, some stains that are bad. Blood gives you extra crits, like, and also still gives you some protection from fire. That's what a stain is. Yeah. This is a little dangerous now. It's not like... I think I could probably kick it from there. We just barely got to it in time. Definitely do faster do that. But then it'll just use all of it up instantly. There we go, that's better. Didn't realize I had a term for it. Yeah. I kind of figured that's what it was, but I just wanted to, like, demonstrate. The easiest way to show what it is. So yeah, Repelling Cape removes stains quickly, and then the way that you want to combine it is that you'd really want to get Stainless Armor, because Stainless Armor stacks. Take 50% less damage as long as you have no active stain. How did I kill Steve like that? That's always a trick that you can do. If you put the statue on here the right way, there is a lot of damage from physics objects. So kicks are maybe one of the strongest things in the game, if not just, like, the strongest. Being able to kick objects. It does absurd damage. And it deals damage to a lot of things that are immune to a ton of other damage types. That's why perks like Telekinetic Kick are actually considered some of the best perks in the game. And like Never Skip Leg Day are really, really, really good, actually. I'm bad at using them. Another way that you can do it is there's the tablets that you can pick up, right? And you can actually, if you're aiming them down, you can throw and kick them basically in the same frame, and it's known as a tablet kick. And that is a really good skill to learn and get good at, because it does absurd amounts of damage and can one-shot Steve every time with it. I can do it. I generally don't love doing it that way. Does that make sense? I'm like, I come to this game for weird wands, and it feels strange to just kick things. See, I have like a weird reticence to do it just because it feels wrong. You've heard of the tablet trick. Yeah, so it's almost exactly the same thing. Ah, fuck. I was hoping to kick that rock onto him. It's a very similar effect. You know... Oh, fuck. You weren't dead. Thought he was dead for a second. I keep on switching like... Oh, nope, nope, nope. I keep on switching like I actually have, teleportation again. I'm just doing that so I can fill up on drugs. So there's also a trick to that, by the way. If you drop this fungus from a long enough height, then it'll, like, try and fill up the distance, essentially. And you can just grow infinite amounts of fungus really quickly. Or large amounts, anyways. Aw, come on. But yeah, the tablet trick and the statue trick are operating on the same principle, which is physics objects like that do a lot of damage. What? How did that not hit you? I was going to demonstrate it there. I was like, oh man, I got perfect timing. I can do it again and look cool. And then it didn't let me look cool. Fine, Noita. Damn. Noita heard me and wouldn't let me. Sick. Just sickening. You gotta be aware, I didn't go through this area with full health. So I gotta be a little careful about going around. Yeah, you know, I'm starting to realize as I talk with chat more and more about different things as we go along through these runs, that I've noticed the change from, like, chat telling me everything and being like, why didn't you do this? Didn't you know that you can do that? Over and over, to now where I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's an obvious trick. This is what you do. And I'm like, oh. Fuck, I've played too much of this game. Not gonna lie, almost everything you know about this game has to do with things that you've learned here. Same with me! Man, wild. That's a pretty decent wand, actually. Tablet trick's the one thing you've retrained from elsewhere. Everything else is here because you don't own the game. Fair enough. Not owning the game is a very good reason to learn from me, your local idiot. Yeah, very amusing fungal shift the other day. Stoned acid. That's amusing. Deadly. And amusing. Hey, buddy. Uh-oh. 1 second, I'm gonna be right back. My old lady cat just yelled. She was meowing downstairs. I think she wants some food. She's learned that she can yell for tricks because we feel bad, or tricks for treats because we feel bad for her. And he's like, every time that she yells now, he goes down and sees what she's doing, and he tends to like to beat her up and be a jerk. So I'm gonna just make sure that there's nothing untoward happening, and I'll be right back. See you in a moment. Yo, thanks everybody for waiting around. We're back. Hopefully all of the stuff here, I guess that I need to just check here. Having a weird OBS bug. So I guess that I'll have to make sure my stream is looking good by going to my stream and loading it. Nice. It's working. And all kinds of weird computer problems. I'm honestly... Somebody else mentioned this recently, and now I've started... Oh, fuck. Right, Steve. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not... Shit. That stupid block was in the way from the nice setup for this. Oh, did I get it back? Hell yeah, I got it right back in the right spot. Anyway, somebody else mentioned this a little while ago, and I'm like, oh, it shouldn't be, but maybe it is. I haven't upgraded to Windows 11. I keep on, like, stopping it, and I'm like, boy, I wonder how much of it is, like, we'll force this fucker off. Wow, we are getting some real spells. Hot damn. There he is. Shit. Gets like here? Fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, and now I'm stuck in it. Oh, come on! Didn't quite get the kill. Fuck. Yup. Shit, I'm in... Yeah. Fuck! How did that not kill? Ugh. Man, I was gifted so many spells there, too. I should have grabbed a tablet. It would have been easy with a tablet. I totally forgot that I was pissing Steve off in that first one. I should make sure that I go over to Lava Lake if I'm going to be doing that kind of a strat. Steve's easy to kill. You just have to have the right equipment for it. Ooh. Dark Zone. Nice. God, that was actually like a really sweet run that I threw away. Good early spells, decent early wands, like bag of fungal. Ambrosia potion's good. Coming around. Oh, ow. All right. Starting to come around really hard on. Are you getting dealt any damage by that? I thought it would. Swamp still dealt some damage. Is this not swamp? What? Is this pea soup or something? Swamp and peat. Maybe it was mostly peat? Shit. God. Stupid mysterious darkness. I'm coming around on having Ambrosia. I was always like, I like it, and it's really powerful, but also I don't know where to use it necessarily, or like... so many item slots that you want to have, and you just don't have room for them all. And now I'm like, oh, going to parallel worlds. Ambrosia is exceptionally useful. Because, like, parallel worlds deal you curse damage, and they're really hard to get through. But if you have Ambrosia, you just lay it down as you mine your way through the, like, in-between the worlds part, and you're good. Simple and easy. I need to remember that more often and keep Ambrosia around. Come on. Let me in. Hey, Pharaoh Man. Good to see you. A Mega Man fan. You'd have probably really appreciated my last couple of streams about DOS games then. Since I've been playing some of the Mega Mans that are there. Okay, I do still need to pay attention. You know, the good ones. How you doing tonight? Okay, a gold pouch is nice to see. Egg. I do enjoy Mega Man from time to time. How'd I guess? Yeah, it's a mystery. Just finished a few runs that went nowhere. I just had a 5.5 hour run that ended like this. Here, let's get it from Blue Frost. Oh, right. I'm not sure I can do this properly. Maybe? Like, from the bottom of Walmart, I was in Sand Cave at 2 health. I hope that shows. From Sand Cave at 2 health to try and make it to a holy mountain. And I've been slowly crawling my way back to get a spell refresh so that I can swap out some spells and heal. What? What? It collapsed as I came in and killed me? Noida gives and Noida takes. Yeah, that was the big start of the run today. Like I've been working on that run for, like I said, I mean, I think that it ended up being 5.5 hours or something. It was a good one. For a while. Although I was searching everywhere for 2 things, mainly. Alchemist disappeared on me, so I couldn't get infinite spells. So I was a little bit annoyed by that. But then I was like, okay, well, I've found 4 or 5 ping pong paths, and I have about 5 Sawblade orbits. I can make a Sawblade ping pong path Luminous Drill wand and go ham. And I could not find Luminous Drill in 5.5 hours of searching. And I couldn't find Ambrosia either. I finally did right at the end. Inside of Walmart, I found a little bit. Try and get to a parallel world to find Alchemist and kill him so that I could get infinite spells. That or just go and fight Master of Masters, but yeah, it's just a nightmare. Oh boy. Speaking of, Good aim. Oh no. What do you have? You're just trying to have longer runs, trying to get an Alchemist next. Alchemist is a big one. If you can get to Alchemist, suddenly your runs will become like 3 or 4 times as long. Because the big thing is you need to find Alchemist and any healing spells. If you can do that, whew, game will open up for you real big. There's a few really big, like, learning points kind of things. That's one of them. Getting through Alchemist is a big one. That's when you start getting god runs and going through parallel worlds, and you get like 2,000 health and feel unstoppable, and then you jump into Wizard Den and accidentally get cornered on both sides by polymorph wizards that instantly wreck your shit. What are you talking about? I don't know this from experience. Could have been anybody. You just gotta get past the mental blocks you have around outside biomes. Fair enough, yeah. This game is not easy. It takes a long time to learn. Like, I have a few hundred hours in it, which is why I can do some of that stuff. And at a certain point, you need to look at some guides. Like, I spent a long time not and being like, I'm gonna learn everything myself. This is not a game where you can do that. Like, that's just silly. The game is got puzzles that the community still hasn't solved, even before the latest update. So, like, you just kind of got to get over that, like, you can't do it alone. It's a community game. Well, we're all trying to do alchemy together, right? We all are in defiance of God. Oh boy. Hi. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. I didn't have to do that, but it felt good too. There's no I in homies. Yeah, wait, hold up. Every time I think of hammies, I get a little sad because I think about how I've removed all of my visual mods and stuff because I want to start having my progress actually track. Which hasn't been doing for a long time because I've just got some fun visual mods. Or it did for a while. And I miss my hammies with their cigarettes and skateboards. There's some very fun visual mods for the homies. Or hammies, or however you say it. My finish is lackluster. You know, there's stainless armor. any of that. Hopefully that will be a little faster. Not doing anything amazing yet. I might just stay with this. I just realized, what did I die to last time, chat? Steve? Steve. Because I didn't grab a tablet. I mean, I guess I have Ambrosia this time. It's not really where I want to use it. I could. Man, I'm annoyed at myself. I'm not worried about this Steve. It's the second Steve. Because getting him to go to the next statue is always a little bit annoying.
Very nice.
Yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. I'm assuming that's from Pharaoh Man. My OBS is bugged, so I can't see any of my stream preview like normal. Yay! No, someone else beat you to it. Fair enough. Well, thank you for the follow.
Nice.
And thank you also to Pharaoh Man. Deciding. I really want to keep this temple. What's Steve gonna do? Kill me twice? Steve will probably, in fact, kill me twice. I can go to Fungal Caverns and try and, like, get the book there or something. I can use that as a kicking thing instead. Steve is a jerk. He's really easy to deal with if you've got the right stuff for it. Like, and the right stuff for it is extremely easy to get. It's just... you have to plan to do it, which... I had, and then I forgot to plan again. I just keep forgetting. Just get the tablet. You really want to learn tablet kicks. I avoided doing it for a long time because I don't love doing kicking. I don't know, it just feels weird. I like wands. It's a game about wands. I don't want to do leg day. Who wants to do leg day? But having a tablet and learning to, like, tablet kick, like, throw it down and kick at the same frame, is real nice. Statue usually takes care of him. Yeah, the problem that I have is just the second one that he comes in on. I'm not always amazing at leading him over to this statue so that I can do the other kick. Whereas if I just have, like, a tablet, I can just wait here or something and throw it down on him. And then it's stupid easy. But I forgot again. Oops. Yeah, it's really easy to have him get hung up on something, exactly. And then you have to get close to him, and then that's kind of a nightmare. Move you to the middle so that I'm least likely to fat finger it. Because I really do not want to cast that. I do want to keep it because it's useful. But I will need some stuff to make it safer. I was going to say safe, but come on. Sawblade, safe. It's never safe. Oh, fucking... what are they... enchanted with or whatever. Oh! It's that fucking thing. If you've got a Lumi Boomer, then you're good, but otherwise he melts you. Yeah, Steve, like I said, learn the tablet kick. You can do some wild stuff with that. Hey, Egrets. I don't want to leave this around either, because somebody else is going to cast it. Fuck. Damn fucking asshole. Get out of here. I'm now, like, checking constantly to make sure that I haven't accidentally clicked on one of the 2 wands that are instant death for me. That's even got a double kick? Oh my god. Nope. Fuck. That's exactly the kind of thing that's gonna get me killed. That kind of fat fingering. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh, and there's a meditation there. Nice. This is kind of a nightmare, and I'm just causing more and more problems for myself. Damn it! I was hoping I'd be fast enough to shoot that and get it to explode. The one rock that's there over and over. Alright. I'm just gonna blow that up. How do I get to you? Problem is I kind of want that wand. I'm just so nervous about leaving a nuclear weapon. Oh, I put that one on 4. Right. Oh, hi. Wow. Beware, we have somebody coming in. Alert! Come on, buddy. Well, we're having this mandatory break.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you see?
Show me your ass. Hi, bud, can you turn around, at least? Hi, yeah. Oh, good kitty. Mwah. Well, we're on this mandatory break. Hey, good to see everybody. My name is Ilian. I do a lot of variety stuff. Tons of roguelikes. That's a big one for me. I've done a lot of Noita recently. Hi. And also a bunch of old PC games. I've been doing a show called DOS Cider, where I've been ranking DOS games. Slowly getting a website up for that. I've got about 150 of them ranked. Generally on Mondays I do that. I have the whole playlist up on YouTube. I've been playing through Might and Magic 9. And I normally stream 7 days a week. I also have a podcast, as you can see, my good friend Boix, about good boys and bad movies, where we do bad dog movies. Someone took their little orange cat to the grocery store today. He was just riding around in the carpet. His name was Philip. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Egrets. Oh, I know. Yeah, you're a good kitty. But yeah, those follows mean a lot. You can always stop in on the Discord too. It is free. And I'm trying to do... I've got a Rogues Day thing that I've been doing for years and years. And I'm updating it and making it better, more interesting. Trying to just do a variety of like challenges and stuff and have people bet on them. I'm going to try and maybe do a stream. I'm thinking even tomorrow of some of the... Ooh. Oh, cat, you just sat on the mouse cord. Hey, buddy, you're across everything here. Hi. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Don't get angry. You know what I'm going to do. That's the thing. So you're like, I don't want to move, Dad. Yep. Oh, come on. Oh, God. You're on the cord, and you're going to be mad that you're on the cord because I'm going to move the mouse, and then you're going to get pissy at me because you always do this. Hey? Come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ow! 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 Hey! Hey, you be nice, okay? You be nice. Look, I'm just trying to move this around, and then I can let you sit there, okay? Go ahead. Good boy. You bit me. Not super hard, but you were definitely telling me no. There you go. I love orange cats. Hi, what do you... Okay, but this is less helpful. Oh, you're gonna lay over there. Oh, you were mad. You were very mad at me doing that, huh? Okay. Yeah. He's over there flicking his tail and glaring at me. We have freezing liquid potion. I think I'm good. I would like to get some fungus. So, what I should actually do... Why did I do that? Pile up all this gold. Yeah, I'm refining the Rogues Day stuff. That's the idea, anyway. I'm gonna add some layers to it. I'm excited to start adding, like, a lot more stuff to, stream in general. I want to get the website up for the DOSider list so that we can see the rank of all of the DOS games that I've given it. I might do some other things with it too. All that's going to take a lot of time. Come on. Thank you. So here's a neat one, and also, you can edit wands inside of this. Cluster bolt. Not sure I've ever actually used that. Can sometimes be a little janky to get out of. Damn, that mana charge speed and everything on it is really cool, but it is, unfortunately, a shuffle wand. Not to mention, I don't know that I want personal fireball throw. Grab it for now, just to see. I'm gonna definitely get this nuke wand that we had. Shit. I want to get rid of it. I just don't want to have to worry about there being a nuclear missile. I'm all for disarmament, is what I'm saying. There it is. Okay, we need to get rid of this thing before it becomes a problem. If I go to the meditation zone, I can just chuck all the nukes into there. This is not a place of honor. Wait, does it only let you do it the first time? Aw, fuck you. Fine. I didn't realize that about it. Really? Huh. Dang. I thought that stayed a spot that you could do that, unless you, like, got there outside of using the meditation. Because you can get there outside of that. Just takes a little more. Alright, well, like we said, we want to go to the fungus. Just so I can pick some up and maybe get a shift. That's pretty solid. It's got some good stuff there. I actually really like heavy spread for a few things. Oh, hi. See you later, sir. Yeah, I will say I've been a little, like, over the last few years, I feel like the stream, I just haven't had a clear vision of where I wanted to go with it. And so I'm excited because now I have some, like, ideas of stuff I'd like to do and, like, work on and refine. And I'm hoping that it goes well. And even if it doesn't, haha, it doesn't matter. I can still have fun with it anyway. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, why'd you have to corner me? Come on. Oh, shit. Oh. Teleport? Black hole that always casts teleport. Dang. Yeah, I'll work with that. Okay, listen. we go. There we go. Give me that good old fungus. Got a lot of money. 53 health. I should probably just leave. I'm not gonna bother going through more fungal zone. Oh, fuck. Right, Steve. I'm gonna lead him back here. What the hell happened? What the hell is this? Huh. That is an interesting worm trail. Oh! And chaotic polymorphine. Neat. Oh, fuck. Okay, come on, buddy. He's coming. Okay. No! Oh, really? That knockback. Bad timing on that. Okay. Shit. I knew I was gonna miss that. Fuck it. Come get me, buddy. Come on, Steve. Shit. Damn it. Oh, come on. Just kick. Fucking idiot. Not him, me. What am I doing? Get the tablet. Tablet, 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 tablet. Make this better. Here's Galdu. Yeah, I'm just playing bad. I should be able to kill Steve there pretty easily. Tablet or no, but tablet makes it so much easier and I'm just not getting it for no reason. There's zero reason for me to not grab a tablet. I will never take Peace of the Gods. It should be easy enough to kill him. That should never be a problem. Wasting a perk slot on that is brutally bad. I mean, you want a good long run with parallels and whatnot. Yeah, which is exactly why you should never take a total wasted slot like that. There's literally zero reason to ever take it. Peace of the Gods is absolutely one of the worst ones in the game. Like, it's not the worst, because it's not a... It doesn't have an actual downside, which a lot do. But it is absolutely useless if you're having a good run. Or just know what you're doing. Which apparently I'm not. You're not limited by 6 perks. Yes, I know. But wasting a slot on that is terrible. We just have a disagreement. I think that it's very wrong to take it. When it's so easy to kill Steves and Scots. And especially, like, you're talking about going to parallel worlds. If you're going to parallel worlds, you do not need to have Beast of Gods. No universe in which you have made it to a parallel world would you ever need to have Peace of the Gods. If you can't kill a Steve or a Scott when you're going to parallel worlds, you have fucked up royally. And even early on, like, you're like, oh, it's a good early one. But early on, you should just, like, extremely easily be able to deal with Steve. I.e., by just picking up a tablet. I just needed to do that. And you don't need Tinker because you can kill Master of Masters. There's a huge difference between Master of Masters and Steve. Steve is a one-shot kill with tablet. If you could one-shot kill Master of Masters reliably, then yes, I would also say that you do not need to get Tinker with Wands everywhere because you can kill Master of Masters. Since that's not the case, that changes. Okay, Stanton, you little fucker. There we go. How does Parallel Worlds intertwine with Peace of the Gods? It doesn't. What Asgaldu is saying is that it's just a difference of opinion. Like, you like it, I think that it sucks. That's fine. You're not a jerk for disagreeing with me, I just disagree with you. But like, it doesn't do anything extra for Parallel Worlds. Asgaldu's point was that if you can have more perks than 6 because you're going to parallel worlds, then it doesn't matter as much that you waste a slot on it. But I still think that your slots are important enough that it's not worth it, and especially when it's... If you just practice a little bit, it's very easy to get rid of Steve. I'm not showcasing that today because I'm just literally forgetting the one thing that I'm supposed to grab. But if I wasn't an idiot... Like, Steve's just free gold. If you've practiced it at all. In my opinion. Part of why I'm always doing it, too, because I want to make sure that I get better and better at it. If you can get consistent with it. Nice early gold boost. You don't have to ever bother with Peace of the Gods. You've heard of Steve, obviously. Who's Scott? Scott is Steve's older brother. When you make the gods real mad by killing Steve a bunch, then they bring out Scott. Yeah, in that case, I should have grabbed Peace of the Gods. I was just panicking and I didn't see what was going on there. That's all. I didn't even notice that Peace of the Gods was there. Otherwise, that might have been the one time when I would have grabbed it. But also, I don't ever want to grab it. Feels really bad. Hi. Okay, yeah, you stick your bum right there. Good job. Hi. Oops, scoot you over just a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to get mad. See? Good boy. I'm not kicking you off or anything. I'm just moving you over like an inch. What is that? What are you doing? I'm sitting there typing on my keyboard and he goes... Don't do it. Don't hit me. I see the look in your... I see what look you're giving me. Why would you hit my hand? Fuck. You're giving me a real glare. Definitely want that. Freezing liquid? I do not want freezing liquid. Stop. Stop raising your hand like you're gonna hit me. Don't do it. Every time that I move my hand on the keyboard, he goes... What? What? Look, we're friends. See, I'm not gonna hit you. You don't need to hit me back. I'm not gonna move you, I'm not gonna hit you. Like I've ever hit you, that you think that you need to do this. Cats are so good. Gotta love them. Especially orange cats. Stop! What? My hand is allowed to go near you. You came into my space. I'm a little worried about fighting Steven here now. Actually, I don't even have a way to get out and fight him. So I guess we're just breaking this one. And these perks are all so bad, I don't want any of them. And I'm not going to reroll. I'll wait until later. I'm not rerolling the first mountain. Because I want to try and get God runs going, so... Better to leave it. Keep my rerolls cheaper for later on. Sorry, I'm having very split focus because he keeps trying to... There you go. Okay, settle in. Finally laid back a little bit. Yeah, as Galdu, in the interests of peace, I'm not trying to say, like, my whole argument too is, I'm not necessarily trying to say that you're wrong. I'm saying that this is the way that I like to play, and it's my opinion on how things are done. There's no, like, right or wrong way to play a game like this with this amount of depth, right? People have different strategies. I think there are... I mean, there's things that you can just straight up say that are wrong, that would be, like, an incorrect, like, the spell doesn't do that or something, but... But, like, yeah, this perk doesn't give you that, so it's... What are you talking about? But that's not the case. Like, we're just disagreeing with how important that kind of thing is, and that's, in so many ways, a taste thing, right? That's why you cut off the rest of your comments. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just wanted to clarify that, like, yeah, I'm not trying to say that you're wrong. Like, There is no wrong. The game's this complicated. That stuff is purely opinion and honestly skill, which you can say right now, there's no question, I did not have the skill. But I do think that it's a good thing to learn, because if you can get it consistent and just knock Steve out with a tablet or something, and actually prepare for that, it's a real nice strat to not have to take Beast of the Gods. No, I don't think either one of us is mad at all. Like you said, we're gonna sound like jerks to people outside of our conversation if we kept going, was what it was. But realistically, all it was just, you want to play one way, I want to play a different way. And in that particular circumstance, there's no question that you were right. Because, like, I didn't even see the Piece of the Gods. I was too busy concentrating on, like, trying to find a way out of Steve's issue that I saw Breathless and I saw Toxic Immunity. I did not see Piece of the Gods. Probably because I generally don't like taking it, so my brain just, like, went right off of it. Yeah, if I had thought about it and seen it there, I'd have been like, oh shit. Alright, well, I mean, sucks to have to grab it. I'm not happy about it because of the way that I like to play, but that was a time to grab it for sure. Speaking of playing well, boop. Yeah. Well, I guess if I don't have anything else, triple scatter is somewhat worth it. Yes, pollen is not a bad digging option here. Yep. Kind of. Because, of course, the stupid homing on it can be a little obnoxious, but... And yeah, you have to be careful with it. There are... It does dig, though. Like, there's a lot worse options. I'm mostly just... I don't really need to dig right now too much. I don't know. We'll see. If there's some wands that it looks like I need to get to in a corner, then yeah, maybe. Tried to kick that. Didn't get the kick sound. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Had to be one of you right there, huh? Oof. Not playing that particularly well. Although we did live. Yo, Shake the Box. How you doing? Hopefully you had a good day. I saw you were up doing some Noita and then some Pagan, I believe, today. You did a whole bunch of stuff. If you want to see a very cool rogues liker, Shake the Box is definitely somebody to go over to. And apparently, also a great spot, just like me, to check out some heavy, depressing conversations that we all know and love. Sorry to hear about that, Shake. Hopefully things go a little better for you. I know that you've been going through some stuff. Today was Noita, Path of Acra, Piglin, and Rack and Slay. Huh. Is Rack and... Okay. Let me guess this. So Path of Acra is like a traditional roguelike, if I remember. I think I've seen that one. Is Rack and Slay... Is that like a pool roguelike? Because now I want that. I'm immediately like, wait a minute. It is? Holy shit. Okay, I should probably check that out then. Because that sounds fun. There's nothing special, just the usual blaming of all societal woes on capitalism, like is normal and right. Correct and good. Do I still have it? Oh, I don't. God, years ago, I had, I used to have a green screen. I still have one, it's just, it's a pain in the ass. It makes my room really hot, so I've just taken it down. Taking it down? Yep. Speaks goods. But, yeah, I had all kinds of various, scene transitions, like a news one, and one where I'm in hell. I think those still work, probably. Oh, hi, there's the camera. I can't actually see if they work or not because my OBS preview is currently fucked up for some reason, and I didn't want to restart the stream for it. But I did have one that was the Soviet flag and Hell March in the background. Token it down all right. No, I haven't been. Okay, there is definitely a mom over there. There's one thing I know, it's my mommy, isn't this? Mommy over there. Yeah, hopefully you had a good stream. In general. And everyone should check that out. I should also say, hi! I'm Million. I do a lot of things. I've streamed for 11 years now. Something like that. 10 on this channel in November, I think. So I've done a lot of things over the years. I used to do a lot of Magic the Gathering, which is kind of where I started. And by kind of, I mean that's where I started. Now I do lots of roguelikes and old PC games. Has been my current loves. I've been doing a thing called DOSider every Monday, where I've been giant bomb style ranking every DOS game in existence. Definitely a thing that you can do. We've gone through about 150 of them. And I'm, whoop. Also currently finishing off a Might and Magic 9 run.
Very nice.
Oh, thanks for the follow. And I do a lot of rogues, obviously. I do a rogues day every Saturday. I'm currently refining a bunch of it. So if you actually want to give me some input on that, this is more for people that already know what rogues day is about. I have a thread in the Discord. It's free for everybody. And I'm kind of going through some, like, options for extra challenges and things. I have some ideas. I'm probably going to do a long stream of just, like, a bunch of different roguelikes for, checking out some weird challenge things we can do. Yeah, see you later, Mighty Odin. Have a good one. It's good to see you. We're trying to, like, think of weird things to do, even in games. Like, in Noita, one of the suggestions that I thought was really good was, oh god, what was it? Like, is like, try and wear a hat at first, but yeah, I guess that one's maybe not as good because I'm like, oh right, that's just gonna be the crown that you get for beating Sun Quest. But even just things like shift water and still finish a run as like a little challenge, different garbage things like that. There were some weird ones. Oh, another one was like in Hades, get a specific fish, which I think that it's best to do ones that are not like, get the one in the middle, because I'm good at getting the hard ones, and I don't know that I'd be able to like time it properly to get like the middle of the road fish. Billiards roguelike is actually pretty good. Simple with high skill cap like Real Pool. Yeah, I definitely want to check that out. That sounds neat. Why does it have to shuffle? None of these are really useful. Well. It's nice for digging. It's not going to be great for long distance, and we are in snowy depths now. We could, like, double-double. Like a good Canadian, get a double-double. Yo, Merc! Good to see you. Speaking of Magic the Gathering, and the players thereof, it's Mercurio Blue. Welcome, Raiders. I won't go through my whole spiel about who I am again, but it's good to see you. We're doing a lot of rogues recently. I've been trying to get through some interesting zones in Noita. I want to get to the meat prison. You were streaming Hades 2 earlier? Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I think that where I'm landing on Hades 2 right now is that I'm trying to avoid spoilers for it. I'm just going to wait until I have it at full release, or because we do have oh my god. We have a thing in the sub club in the Discord where like subs can do suggestions and things where every month. Yo, thanks for the merch. Or 7.5 years of resub. God.
Over 7.5 years of resub hype.
But where they can do a vote for roguelikes every week. I'm gonna like leave it up to chat and like the voters there. If people suggest Hades 2 and want me to play it, then I'll buy it and do it early. But for now, I'm probably like, eh. I'm alright. Yeah, I did it with Hades 1, and I didn't necessarily regret it, but I just kind of thought that I'd do it a little bit different. And I have, like, yeah, I have so many other roguelikes to play. I have, like, in fact, with my Rogues Day challenge sheet now, I'm at, like, okay, so minus 14. I have 96 roguelikes. Whee! Ow. Rack and Slay is really the kind of game that you need to see another person play. I mean, I'm all for, like, weird roguelikes right away. New stuff is always interesting. Like, because I've played so many, for example, deck building roguelikes in Slay the Spire that it's the concept of a unique one is something I'm kind of always down to hear. Just let that happen somewhere off screen. Death Cross, huh? Yeah, Death Cross. Might as well be called Safety Cross because it's so safe. Little fucker. Dang snipers. Alright, now that I probably have the cooldown off, by the way, let's just say, y'all really should follow Mercurio. Mercurio Blue is one of the most genuinely nice people that I've ever met.
I'm gonna steal the decoration.
Yo! Thanks for gifting us up to Zelos, Merc. What is that, 300? No, only 233. Goddamn, way too kind, Merc. Thank you. Thanks for the kind words. says Mercurio, giving me $10. Well, $5 for me, $5 for Bezos, but still. Wow, you're so nice, he says, throwing money at me. Yep, that's me. Very nice. Thank you, Merc. Whoa! What the fucking fuck? That seemed like somebody fired off a nuke, huh? Yep, that's probably the one that did it. Well, I got lucky that it... Yup, lucky it didn't murder me. Woo, okay. How did you survive that? Oh, you... Whew. The thing is, you've watched a lot of people play this game and never tried it. It's a really, really cool game. It's also a game that I can't recommend to a lot of people. Just because, like, your first 100 or so hours are going to be tutorial. And I'm not joking. And after that, you're still gonna learn things. You'll learn things about this game forever. Like, that's not even in the slightest bit a joke. Or an exaggeration. Noita keeps on giving. You'll find out new things about it all the time. The depth in this game is unreal. It's niche. Yeah, exactly. So, like, you have to be the right kind of person to want this game. It's really fun to watch, whether you like it or not, because it's a hubris generator. Like, that's kind of the joy of Noita, is that... Yeah, it's a lifetime game. But the joy of Noita is finding out just how deep the rabbit hole goes. And it's very deep. It's really, really deep. Too deep, probably. There is Plasma Beam. There's also Accelerating Shot Bouncing Burst. For those that don't know, I guess, because there might be some that came over from Mercurio's, this game is, again, stupid deep. There's a lot of things to learn about it. A lot of it comes from the way these wands work. So they all have like a cast delay and a recharge time. The big thing is the cast delay is the time between each box. The recharge time is the time for it to go back all the way to the beginning. And then mana maximum is obviously like the most that it can have in the wand. And the charge speed is how quickly it regenerates that. So you can do all kinds of weird things. Like, you start getting into all these utilities things, and then you can do things called looping. So, like, this is a wand loop. So, because this is a modifier to projectiles, this is a, like, level 1 lesson on the way wands work. Because it gets so much wilder than this. Because you can do all kinds of weird overflows and underflows and bullshit. But, as an idea, I put a modifier in the last slot of this wand. So because it can't modify anything, what happens is it goes, well, wait, there's not another slot here. So it skips that recharge time and goes back to the beginning once. So you'll see it'll cast Energy Orb as the first spell, and then it casts Light into Energy Orb. So it goes back. And it makes it a little bit faster. It would make it a lot faster if it had a higher recharge time, because it would kind of skip that a bit. I never made a YouTube video about Noita Wands. There's too many people that have already done it and are way better at it than me. It just doesn't make sense for me to do it, that kind of thing. I would be late to that party. One hidden thing, though, is, for example, and there's a ton of hidden mechanics, like Accelerating Shot and Bouncing Burst. Bouncing Burst has a weird thing where the faster that it goes relative to its starting speed, the more damage it does. So Accelerating Shot on Bouncing Burst is very good. Now, I've only played this game for a couple hundred hours. Other people have played this game for thousands, and yeah, those are the ones that I just listen to them. No, I'm a baby in the Noita community. So let me just think about this. So there's these to check it out on. See, now it does 14 when it gets to the end. Kind of funny. I don't think I have anything else that'll speed it up, so I'm not sure that it's worth it yet. But I can at least think about that. Because you can get into like 10,000 damage really quickly with that thing if you know what you're doing with it. Yo, thanks for gifting a sub to Shake the Box.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration.
You need to stop doing that, though. You're way too nice. Thank you, Merc. We don't have any triggers. I don't really want a Plasma Beam. I know that chat wants me to Plasma Beam, or at least some people do. I guess I could Accelerating Shot Plasma Beam. That's kind of funny. Still nothing that I really want out of these perks. I'm a perkless freak. Ugh. Okay, fine. Accelerating doesn't do a lot with that. I was curious if it might. We could always do long distance cast on it. You're thinking of Transistor. I think Sex Gazebo. Which, by the way, thank you for letting me say the words Sex Gazebo. That's a Supergiant game. That is one of the precursors to Hades. In fact, Sex Gazebo, if you want a roguelike that uses that, there's a game called Dandy Ace that basically took that system and it took that system and Dead Cells like map creation and stuff, and then put it in like kind of Hades Transistor combat. And it's a neat one. It's got some terrible narration, but you can turn it off, thankfully. Like, I actually just hate the narration in it, but it's a neat little game. wanna fight Steve. Okay. I'm so close to doing something. We just don't have, like, no triggers, double casts. Yeah, I don't think I can make a better one than this, and I don't love that. Fuck you, Steve. Chainsaw or Luminous Drill would be really useful to get. I mean, I suppose we can always put... Could lower some cast delay. Or recharge time on this one. God, I need a lot, though. That's the problem. Mana Drain is 2 on that? Really? I don't even have a heavy spread. Nope. That's not even gonna be better. I could do triple, then those 3. God, that is just... I mean, it's... better, maybe? Maybe? Not good. I could do that. Yeah, no, it's even slower. Just ugh. You learned recently that Lightning Bolt deals explosive damage. It does say it on the spell. Be surprised how many streamers don't know the word gazebo. Huh. Really? That's like the classic Munchkin, even. Fight the gazebo. Probably shouldn't kill you. Oh, actually I have Pheromone. I definitely should have killed him. Oops. Then again, we're old. Oh yeah, no, we're definitely old. That is 100% the problem there. I knew it as I was saying it, and I was saying it because of that. A lot of them say gazebo. Yeah, that's weird. That being said, that's just being misled, right? It's just the way that I've heard that. If you don't know, that's when you... Ooh, I don't know if that's the right way or not. Oh god. Fucking don't kill my cool healer friend. Misled is the joke term that I've heard for being misled on how a word is said, because, like, you might have just only read it. There's a ton of words that, like, as a kid, I was an avid reader. And so I always thought that they meant, like, they were pronounced a certain way, but I just had never heard them because I'd only read them. So, you know, don't get misled. I just remembered, I'm like, wait. I can kill through walls. Oh no. What do you have? Put that wand down, Timmy. Just looking back. Look, I knew I was old when you realized that Tool is now Dad Rock. Oh yeah, yeah. Tool's been Dad Rock for a long time. You've got to think that, like, a lot of Tool has to be about as old as, like, when we were teens, like young teens. Assuming that you're a similar age to me. I'm just gonna date myself here a little bit. As, like, Led Zeppelin was. Right? Like, if you were, like, a teen and you're like, oh, yeah, Led Zeppelin, like that old classic rock band. Yeah, that's Tool now. You still run into words like that. Oh, yeah, no, I run into words all the time that I didn't know the pronunciations of. The opposite of an acorn. What the... What are you talking about? Any American kid who read Discworld books would know all the Britishisms. Oh god, yeah. I read a lot of that. You don't want to think about that? Yeah, Tool is how, like, Iron Maiden was to us. Yep, yeah, exactly. Also, I'm not doing it to you, time is doing it to you, and it's also doing it to me, so just... deal. One problem with that is it's hard to get the gold, because it'll melt the gold, too. To be fair, fairly small price to pay to kill through walls. Well, there is a bottle of unstable polymorphine if I can get it out somehow. Oh, God. Okay. It pinning him to the roof was very... Oh, fuck you! Give me a moment. We didn't die. Good night. The way that leaped at me? Holy shit. One of the neat things about Noita, by the way, if you don't know, you might have guessed, and not just because of this, but Noita is, secretly and not so secretly actually a horror game. I'm not even saying that, like, I do kind of mean that literally. Oh, no! That's not what I meant to pass. Oh, oh, and then it fucking smashed my... God damn it. Smashed my bottle that I was gonna grab. I really wanted to do a reality shift on that. No, kitty, 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 don't lay on the keyboard. Thank you. Good boy. How are you fucking still alive? There we go. Damn it. Okay, I can't remember who it was that said plasma cutter gleefully. But you know what? You were right. I'm paying attention to the keyboard. No, it wasn't even that. He's looking away from me, and he just stretched and rolled over, and just has no awareness of where he's rolling over to. Although you're not wrong. There's a reason why he goes on the keyboard otherwise. But no, that one was just... He's sleeping. Yeah, being able to cut through steel and stuff is actually really nice here. Well, that'll do some murdering. Man, kill through walls is such a sick ability, even if it's on like a little bit of an awkward thing like this. Oh, I didn't blow up then. Oh, there we go. Perfect. It's like, no, the comedy wasn't perfect yet. Oh, shit! Hey. Oh, God. Okay, quit bringing in turrets. You dickhead. There we go. The weird funk music of this stage is an odd choice. There's some really good creepy music in some areas. And like just some like really off-putting and weird ones. The fungal zones are some of my favorites. They're so wild. Like, let me see if I can like... like that. Really off-putting and strange, otherworldly shit. Yeah, some great atmosphere in this game. Yeah, you can always do, just so you know, Ephemeris, and just everybody, I don't have any rules against links in my chat. My rule against links in chat is, just to making of. That's really cool. Yes, act in good faith. I mean, my thing is that I don't have enough people here. Like, even when we had 100, 200 viewers... The chat doesn't move fast enough for me to not moderate it in that way. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Right? Like, at least in my opinion, I can just, if you put in a link that sucks, where it's like a bait or like something like malicious or porn or whatever, I'll just ban you. In the same way that if you just said something like that, or did something like that, I would also ban you. Right? Like, it's... The rule is don't be creepy or a spam bot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is your favorite explanation of a rule? Really? God, I remember, still just always think about the time that I got banned from somebody's chat who knew me because I posted a link as a joke. And they were like, yeah, I know you, and yeah, I know this isn't malicious, and I know that it's a joke, and the joke's funny, but it is my rule, and if I don't follow the rules, then what am I doing? And banned me. And it's like... There comes a point where rules are supposed to be in service of a better experience. Right? And that's not. That's extremely not anymore, right? That's not in service of anything. You may be opening a whole can of worms. What's the difference between soaking blood and water in this game? Why is that opening a can of worms? The difference is, so blood protects you from fire. Water also protects you from fire. If you're wet, it takes longer to get lit on fire and you take less damage. It'll melt off the stain, though, as these are called. Bloody, as a stain, gives you an increased chance of crits. Water does not. That's all. Very simple. Your rules exist to serve you, not to serve the rule. You would think so. Sounds like a lawyer. Can you follow me? Bro. God, I haven't done a tablet kick in a while. Oh, shit. Okay. Still got it. I said I don't love doing them, so I don't practice them enough. I can still do it at least. Jeez, Ellos. Why would you think that? How dare you be that accurate? I mean, no. This is like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. It's no big deal. I'm not like super mad at the person anymore. I just always thought that was like a really interesting thing. Because it just seems so counter to what you want from a rule. And it's one of the main things that I always think about when people ask about posting links and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to stop you from doing that. We have this incredible thing at our hands, right? Where we can showcase all of the best and worst of humanity. And chopping that off just because other streamers do it is such a weird thing to me. That one especially seems like a lot of people do the no links thing because they see other people do the no links thing, especially like big streamers, and they're like, oh, I need to copy big streamers. That makes sense. Like, but like somebody who has 3,000, 5,000 people in chat where their chat is just, they're not going to be able to catch those links as fast. And they might be having scams and spam and stuff put into the links really quickly and not have the ability to check them. And so it makes perfect sense there, right? Like that, obviously you need to do it there. But it doesn't make sense for someone like us. Like, it doesn't make sense until you have so many viewers that you'll notice immediately. Yeah, spam bots just don't even make clickable links most of the time. Exactly, yeah. Because it's automatically caught. You know you made it big when you get spam bots? Depends on the kind of spam bots. You know you made it small when you get certain spam bots. When you get the ones that are like, hey, would you like to buy some followers? Then you know that it's like, oh, damn. I'm not doing that well. But yes, yeah, I know what you're saying. God. I think that I'm gonna have to try and use the plasma cutter to cut my way back to the surface because I don't know what else I can do at this point. It reminds me a great deal of the rationalization judges make about following the letter of the law rather than what would actually be justice. Yep, I mean, in a society it's a little different. But it shows... I think that... There it's a lot more complicated. Right? Because you do actually need to have... I mean, that gets into a whole thing. Because that's not really the judge's duty. The judge is to interpret the law. Oh, yeah, should put... But I mean, if I put it on the energy sphere, the problem is that it's not on a good wand anymore. And it's just not going to cast fast enough. That was my issue. But that's like where it needs to be. Lawmakers need to handle that. But it's a whole... I don't know that I am necessarily qualified to talk on that exact problem, as it were. See, it doesn't even go that far either. It still doesn't go that... Yeah. It's accelerating shot, yes. Yeah. Like, I think that I need to plasma cutter my way to the surface, which is bad. Really bad. But also, I don't know what else I'm going to do here. Hey, Death Incarnate. Judges in English-based systems also need to think about setting precedent. Yes. How people will use their decisions in the future. Exactly. Yep. Yep. Precedent is a really, really big, big thing. But, like, when I have my channel... I am both lawmaker, judge, like, I'm everything, right? This just in, Million supports mandatory minimum sentencing. Fuck you. No, I do not. That is a goddamn travesty. Mandatory minimums are a goddamn nightmare. But, like, getting to the heart of what a judge should do in a system is, like... It's just... There's so much you have to think about with that. It's not that I can't necessarily speak to it in a way as to what my opinion would be, but more that, like... Do we want to sit down here and, like, me think about it and discuss it with chat for like an hour and a half to even get like some of the nuance of it? It's just a really complicated subject when you get into that, because weirdly enough, establishing an entire justice system is like a thing. This does propel my projectiles, yes. So like, this will now go further. Courts did not appear overnight. They did not. I think there's a lot of things the justice system gets wrong, but also, like, again, getting into all of the specifics from, like, making a new justice system from scratch is basically the question of, like, what the role of a judge should be. That's not, like, a simple one, like, I can speak to mandatory minimums pretty quickly. But... Or at least, like, have the very easy and obvious opinion of, boy, those sir suck shit. Fucking goddamn it. Whereas, make the entire role of a judge and explain it and, like, say how you'd change and improve it is a lot more of a argument to have to make. If we're getting into the justice system, it'd work a whole hell of a lot better if we didn't keep letting people out early. Nope, 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 nope. Actually incorrect on all that. Letting people out earlier is better. If you actually take any criminology courses or anything like that, basically every study will tell you that putting people in jail is a failed system. Jail is a great place to learn to be a better criminal. And it's not very... Like, the system that we have for jails aren't equipping people to get out of jail and rejoin society is the problem. Like, I agree with you to an extent. It'd be great if you could actually send... like, if you had the proper systems in place, then having somebody in jail for longer, like following the sentencing, would be fine. But the problem is you don't have that. Things that work, and are proven to work, are things like restorative justice. Where you would have, So you think letting someone have gun and violent crime charges and convictions being out 10 days later than wonder why the hell X place gets shot up? No, that's not what I'm saying at all. And also, you are wildly assuming a lot of things there. And again, you're taking it at an end point rather than at a beginning point. You need to look at why that's happening in the first place and deal with that side of things rather than just dealing with the end consequences of it. Because you're looking at a system... I'm going to end the stream here in a second, but just think of it this way. You're looking at it as a way to respond to a problem rather than prevent a problem. You don't... Them having done a violent crime is already something bad that's happened, right? You need to get to the root before that kind of thing. And that's one of the big problems that we have, is us as people, and me too. Like, right away, my first thought when you hear about, like, a violent crime is I hope that person gets fucking wrecked. But that is it's a very human reaction, and it's not a very logical one to stop those crimes from continuing to happen in the future. Locking people away forever because they did a crime isn't a reasonable thing we can do, so we need to deal in the reality of how we can prevent those crimes from continuing to happen. And the way that you prevent those crimes from continuing to happen is not to keep them locked, like, not to lock them up. Locking people up does not make them more well-adjusted. Right? Like, getting somebody into a prison where they are treated like an animal is not going to make them a better person. That's just, like, it's that simple. Anyway, I need to get going. It's like 1 a.m. Oh, wow, yeah, it's really late. So my wife went to bed. I need to go and brush my teeth and stuff. But just think of it in those kinds of contexts. And then look at, like, actual criminology and sociology courses. I did do quite a bit of study on that at various points in my life. I was at one point in school to be a police officer. Got a law degree for it. But I smartly got out of that. But yeah, no, even the normally very, very, very right-wing oriented police around me and that taught me were like, we can't do this anymore. Like, it just doesn't work. I didn't I wasn't going to go to bastard school. I went to bastard school. And like I said, even those guys, like, they're all like, nah, it just doesn't work anymore. Like, here's all the stats. It proves it. Like, it's a bad system. If you lock people away forever, you can't afford to do that. B, you're not, like... You're gonna get into the problem of, do you have the right person? Which has been a traditionally really big problem in justice systems. And then if you can't lock them away forever, then that means that you have to let them out. And if you have to let them out, putting them in a prison is not going to get them to stop doing the things that got them into prison in the first place. It's going to make them do more crime and worse crimes. One of the things, too, to think about real quick is that there is a really, really good thought on, like, let's say that I got robbed and, like, violently assaulted during the robbery. So now I'm out of work, right? Like, somebody mugged me. Okay, so we decide, well, fuck this guy. We're gonna throw him in jail for, like, 10 years. What does that help with for me? Nothing. It does nothing. Absolutely nothing. I still have a broken leg and I'm out of work. Like, I've still been robbed and there's generally not much of a victim's fund, if anything. So I'm like, I'm out my money. I might have, like I said, like I might be injured horribly and like have medical bills or be stuck out of work. I'm not getting nothing. I get nothing out of them going to prison for that long. Besides a sense of, like, revenge, which only gets you so far. It's not a material thing that's helping me. But if you do things like restorative justice, where you actually have it, that person has to restore as best they can you back to the place that you were, you do a much better job of rehabilitating them and actually servicing the victims. Do you earn money to build a stable life while you're in prison? Fuck no. No, 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 no. Yeah, it was rhetorical. Yeah. And in the US, I'm a Canadian, so it's a little different here. But in the US, like, you can quite literally, slavery is legal. Slavery is in fact still legal in the United States. As long as you're a prisoner. And it's not just that you can do paying them back. And when you do restorative justice, when you do things like, like justice circles, I can't remember I think that's wrong, but like sentencing circles and stuff, which is a lot of indigenous culture, did a lot of that. You would have that person have to sit and listen, and you develop a community plan to help them with whatever caused them to have that in the first place. But then also, after that, you then have, like, that person has to sit there and the victim gets to tell them all of the things that it's changed in their life and how it's affecting them. And you have to have, like, not just pay back for, like in my example, let's say that you, like I said, I get violently assaulted, somebody takes a bat, hits me in the leg, and then robs me. And I break my leg. That person now is going to say, like, be required to help me go and get my groceries because I can't drive anymore because of my broken leg. So they actually have to do that for me as part of their sentencing. They have to earn money and help pay me back for the time that I'm off work and restore all of the things they did wrong for me. Like, you work out a system that sets that up. How much better is that? When you think about that from, like, a victim standpoint, too. Anyway, that's a very complex thing also, but in general, the very simple, easy solution of put people in jail for longer has just backfired spectacularly. And it's, again, been proven. Like, there are hundreds or thousands of studies that just show that, like, the more that you do hard-on crime, throw them in jail for longer type sentencing, the more that you up recidivism rates and the more that you get more violent crime. Like, it backfires. And it's just a reality of the way that the world works. So, like, in dealing with that reality, you've got to figure out a better way to deal with it. And it's not by throwing people in prison, as it turns out. Like, it's still popular because it feels like it should be, right? Like, it feels like, well, but this person's awful. We should definitely deal with them. And it's like, we should absolutely deal with that person. But the way that we deal with them needs to change because it's just not working. As someone who's basically lost your left hand to someone who took drugs, stole a truck, and hit you, you totally agree with me. I am so fucking sorry about that, Space. That's brutal. And I mean, there's times when there's nothing that anyone can do to put things right. But you've got to, like, at least try.
Very nice.
Anyway, like I said, it's a complex thing. And I mean, it's an emotional thing too, right? Like, obviously, it's hard when you're in that moment. As much as I will say this, like, there's times when definitely, like, man, fucking throw that person in jail forever. Like, god damn it. Like, we're built for that revenge in a lot of ways, right? Like, there's something about humans and the way that we think about things that is like, man, I want to fuck that guy up for what he did to me. But it just hasn't worked. Managed to do another stream. I'm somebody who can talk about these things a lot. I've thought about them a lot. I've gone to school for them, and they're, oh god, interesting. Oh fuck, I'm trying to get into the end zone there. Well, perfect time for me to quit. But yeah, like, I've thought about them a lot, and there's not, like, a perfect solution. It's not like you can use restorative justice for everything, and it's not like you can use sentencing circles for everything. Sentencing circles, that's what I was thinking of. But we need to discover more things like that, rather than just straight to jail all the time for everything. Even for, like, really, really nasty stuff. Turn the last stream into the topic of social support for the disabled. Yeah, which is just zero. Yeah. So traditionally, in English law, a group of 10 men were all equally liable if one of them were thought to have committed a crime. If they held silence, they could also be convicted. They put a duty on them to report, support, and prevent at community level. Now this is just unsustainable and carries a lot of injustice. Yup. Yeah. Whew. You never even got to see who did it to you. It was a hit and run and in jail prior to me even being out of the hospital. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, yeah. Like, we talk about doing things for the victims, but it's just, like, the revenge part of it, like, that's great. Also, but Like, I didn't do shit for me. Yeah. Yes, revenge is a wild survival trait. It's great for causing other predators to select not fucking with you, but it's also backfired spectacularly in some ways. Yes. And like I said, I am not above hearing a story in the news and being like, good, I'm glad that person's in jail for 30 years. And then later on being like, oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Fuck. Like, damn it. Damn it. Like, they deserve it, but also, at the same time, is that actually going to solve the problems? And the answer is, probably not. Probably not. And it's not like, release everybody. We shouldn't have any means of stopping people from doing horrible crimes or any punishment for them. It's just we need to rethink the ways that we do it and the broad brushstroke that we have of prison and prison. Like, it's kind of just, there's like the one thing. And also, again, like, even for people that, like, okay, well, we can't let this person out into society and being around, like, certain people, like, if they're a really horrible sex criminal or whatever. It's like, there's still better ways to, like, you can still have somebody do things and keep track of them. Like, you don't have to keep them in what are modern prisons, which are just horrible abuse machines. And, like, right? It's, you don't have to just do that. Wood chippers are an option. Again, you say that, but, like, look at people, you hear about things like, you think about, like, oh, well, I want to feed this person to a wood chipper. You hear about a woman in Australia who slices the throat of her own baby. And you go, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Doing this for a cult? Throw her in prison forever. She was fucking innocent. And spent, what, 20 years in jail? You hear about, like, a violent gang rape in New York from 5 people, and you're like, oh my god. Like, they just did this horrible thing to somebody. Throw them in jail forever. Oh, hey, guess what? Like, if you can 100% prove that somebody did the thing, in some ways, you're right. But also, you can't do that. So you have to deal with the reality that, like, a lot of the times, you're gonna get that wrong. And we've proven that again and again and again. Obviously, you'd have to be damn sure you're right, but I'm saying it's a sliding scale. They had blood evidence. They had all kinds of evidence against Lindy Chamberlain. They had a whole damn big trial about it. Like, there's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of cases where they thought they absolutely 100% nailed the person. And they didn't. Like, that's the problem, is you think that you can be damn sure, but we can't. We can never be damn sure. Because we've had so many cases where we were 100% sure, and there's tons of damning evidence. And they didn't do it ultimately. We find out later through DNA evidence, or that, like, the cops lied, or, like, there's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of cases like that, and there's never going to be an infallible system, and the problem is there's no going back from killing somebody, right? Like, you can't undo that wrong. That's the issue with that, is that, like, that is such a final solution that if you're wrong, like, you've just done one of the most heinous things imaginable. And so we've learned that's why we don't have the death penalty in most places, right? Like, It's honestly wild to me that a lot of the US does. I need to go to bed. It's way too late. I need to head out. I appreciate talking to everybody. Thank you for the follows. This got a little more serious than I meant it to be, but like... It's times like this you get reminded of the Yankee gun moment where Frank's clearing out his desk and goes, hey, the missing evidence in the Kilner case. Hey, he was innocent. Frank, you went to chair 4 years ago. Yep. People are fallible, and you're going to have mistakes. You're going to, even like when you go like, well, what about DNA evidence? Sure. And we've mislabeled that. And then gone like, oh shit, oops. Like, it's, these things happen. But, yeah, like, I'm going to go and host somebody else. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I am actually kind of freezing, too. The heat turns off later at night in our house, and it is cold outside, apparently. Whew. So I'm going to host you over to somebody else. Don't go away. We'll have a maybe less social commentary stream tomorrow. And we'll be doing a whole bunch of roguelikes, I think, because I'm going to be trying to do some, like, challenge stuff for a whole bunch of, like, the 100 or so roguelikes that I have. Third stream's the charm. Oh, let's try. Yeah, I'll find somebody. But, oh, wow, why is that so quiet? What the hell? Wow, okay, my computer is having some issues. I really gotta head out here too, because I'm getting some weird things happening. Oh, hey! I need Glitch to Win is online. Cool Noida streamer. Thanks, Ferret. I appreciate that we had the conversation. I disagree with you, but I think that we had a good, productive conversation. Put it that way. And go say hi to Glitch. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some roguelike testing challenge run stuff because I'm trying to update a Rogues Day show that I'm doing. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm excited for that. If you want to give suggestions to that too, by the way, I've got a thread in the Discord where I'm just trying to get some stuff there. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. I will see you later.